Hi everyone, this is Vinod here and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we'll be looking at the technical analysis of S&P 500 index and NASDAQ index, both on a daily time frame as well as on weekly time frame. So first we'll look at S&P 500 index on a daily time frame, as you can see from the chart. So the past 5 days we have recovered almost like 4.1 percentage, and it has been one of the best weeks since 2023 for both S&P 500 index as well as the NASDAQ 100 index. As you can see from the rally here, we have rallied pretty much, like we have recovered most of the things that we lost in the 2 weeks that were down, which were driven by the recession indicator as well as the Japanese reverse carry trade playing out. But during the last week, there were some positive news coming into the market, which was primarily the lower consumer price index, which recorded the lowest reading since the last 3 years, the CPI data, that consumer price index. And also there were like couple of good quarterly results, especially from Walmart, which added to this positive news inflow and kind of reduced the fears around the likelihood of a recession. And that's the reason why the markets have rallied up very quickly. Yeah, this is on the daily time frame. We can see that the last week we have the candles are showing strong strength, showing that the buyers are back in control and the positive sentiments are back. However, we need to watch out if this would continue into this week, because this week is also pretty important, because there are a lot of there is the Fed meeting minutes that is coming out on Wednesday, and as well as the Fed chairman will be speaking on Friday. But from the previous instances, we can see that whenever the market has rallied up pretty quickly, like we can see from here, we have taken a few days to consolidate in the sideways and then continue to rally up. So we can expect something similar around here. Like we can expect the market to consolidate for a few days before it continues to go up, or we might need to watch out what direction the market takes. Now, if we look at it on a weekly time frame as well, we can see that the past 2 weeks have shown strong strength. The candles themselves show that the buyers are back in control, and there is the positive news have fueled this rally up to recover whatever we have lost in the past 2 to 3 weeks, which are primarily driven by fears around the likelihood of a recession and the Japanese reverse carry trade playing out. So this is on the S&P 500. Now let's look at the NASDAQ index. So let's first look at it on a daily time frame. So the scenario is pretty much the same. We have had a very strong week in NASDAQ 100 index as well, which fell more than S&P 500 index. We fell around I think close to 15 percentage. 15 percentage, which is more than what the S&P 500 fell. Which is expected because the NASDAQ is primarily composed of tech companies which are trading at very high premiums. So the rally was also quick. The past 1 week, the NASDAQ 100 index has gained about 6.1 percentage, like you can see from here. We need to watch out if the index will continue to rise further, or if it will consolidate for a few days and then continue to rise further, because the earnings week is also coming to an end. So we might not be having a lot of positive news to drive the market further up, but we do have like I said earlier, the meeting minutes from Fed as well as the speech that will further give some more additional information around the rate cuts that will be coming out in September. So we'll need to watch out if there will be some surprise in the number of points in interest rate cuts, or if it would be along the lines as market expected. However, if there is some kind of a surprise, we can expect the market to rally further up more quickly. But if it is along the expectations around what the market expects, then we might see some consolidation for a few days in the sideways, and then move either up or down depending upon what plays out in the world. Like there is a lot of tension between Ukraine Russia war as well as in the Middle East. but right now these are all factored in, but we might need to still watch out for some kind of news, either positive or negative, and then the market will react accordingly. So now if we look at NASDAQ on a weekly time frame, as this is the same like the S&P 500 index, the past 2 weeks have shown strong strength. The buyers are are back in control, and the fears around likelihood of recession all seems to have dissipated and disappeared. And the market leaders such as Nvidia and other tech companies are strongly rallying back, especially the semiconductor group of companies like Qualcomm, ASML. These companies were again back in strength, and they were showing strong strength again. Yeah, so with this we'll conclude the technical analysis of S&P 500 and NASDAQ 100 index. From next week onwards, I'll also try to come up with screens of strong momentum stocks from both these indices as well as from Indian indices. And if you want me to cover anything else as part of this technical analysis, any particular stock or anything else that you want to see, or any particular news that you want me to cover, please do comment in the comment section, and I'll try to cover it in my next video. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Thank you.